Dire team pick.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the ProDota National Cup. We are kind of getting there. There's only like 4-ish matches left, and we're only like 3 months late, so it's fine. We're gonna get there soon, guys. Soon this tournament is finally going to have its closing, but for right now, we're gonna have a best of 3. We have on the Dire side team formerly known as Yugoslavia, and then Denmark here represented on the Radiant side.
10 seconds.
So it should be a pretty interesting one. I haven't been super impressed with the Denmark performance, although they've been scraping together wins. I'm still expecting the odds, well, pretty much like 2/3 of the way going into the Yugoslavian side. Always feels a little bit weird calling them that, since I'm not really sure where they're from, but like they're from the Yugoslavian kind of area. And I think that's what the team is supposed to be. But Yugoslavia don't exist no more, guys, so who knows. But either way, I'm going to be Mikelorus. I am Mikelorus, not going to be. I am. And I'm going to be your caster for today. There are 2 things on my wish list. I have not seen, from the casting perspective, a Lone Druid or an OD. Both those 2 heroes are on the rise. So, you know, fingers crossed, because, you know, you can pick a gyrocopter right now, and yeah, it'll be fine, Denmark, but it'll also be boring as hell. You guys know what I'm saying. So, it's going to be Eventual Spirit first pick for the Yugoslavian side, and, well, I mean, it's Eventual Spirit first pick. As a first pick, I always give the spiel about how it's a little bit better as a core, but hey, you always do get that flexibility of playing her as a support. Another hero that is having a very, very large rise to prominence. Again, it's been a long time since we've seen Vengeful Spirit being, you know, S-class first pick tier level of hero. What, it used to be like Vengeful Spirit Visage way back when? I don't even remember when that was, but that used to be a stage in Dota. You just slam pick those first 2, be very, very happy about it. And it seems like we might be just going back into that state right now in this day and age, in this patch. But again, they can build around this Vengeful Spirit as far as going aggressive early, trying to get a little bit of push going on, trying to end the game. Alternatively, getting a Vengeful Spirit, playing her as a support, having her just as a little bit of amplification. It's not the worst thing in the world either. You could certainly do a lot better than having just like a random Vengeful Spirit, I think. By the way, she's going to be the first pick, and we have Oracle on the other end. Still, it's one of those heroes that I think some teams fear more so than they should. Like, the hero can do a lot of things very well, but in general, I feel like the effectiveness of Oracle is not high enough that I would slam first pick him. And if you take a look at how long Team Denmark is actually taking to take their second pick, either they disconnected, which they didn't. They did. That's good. Usually it's either they disconnect or they have no idea what the hell they're doing with the Oracle. They just want one. And yeah, the hero does do some pretty unique things, very Dazzle-esque, and his abilities just save people out of the blue. Yet all of that being said, it is kind of suspect to see an Oracle first pick into lots and lots of time being burned. Ultimately, time on a Shadow Fiend. Now, Shadow Fiend is a very good hero to have with an Oracle for very similar reasons to what we saw in the last patch, where we saw a lot of Dazzle and Shadow Fiend. They work very well together, and that Shadow Fiend is a glass cannon, so if you keep him alive for a couple more seconds, yeah, he's going to kick some serious ass. But Dazzle is the second pick here for Mitch's squad. By the way, I think it's My Insanity Mitch. I don't know where everyone else is currently. But, no, not My Insanity, NLG. NLG, I'm sorry. My Insanity was a long time ago. Yeah, NLG. And everyone on Landsholdet, on Elite Warriors, most, if not all of them. I think it's all of them. So yeah, they actually do kind of play together in officials and whatnot. I'm going to call this unofficial, guys, since, you know, these aren't real teams. Not real, like, all the time Dota teams. Some of them are. Some of them are. By the way, it is going to be the Lone Druid and Broodmother to be banned out. Kind of QQing about that Lone Druid ban right now. But again, if you're going up against Vengeful Spirit, you have to fear any sort of significant push. It is never too late to go for push, although, you know, from the supporting crew, it seems like that may just be well and done. It is always possible to have a core Vengeful Spirit, grab like a Chen or a Jakiro or a Dragonite, and then still pressure the hell out of the Danish side.
10 seconds remaining.
And it seems like Denmark, they're going to be on the receiving end. No Slaughter, no Ember Spirit. Those core heroes that can participate early on and, you know, can really, really do well moving forward.
Reserve time.
All that being said, Gyrocopter is still in the pool. And if you're looking at core heroes that can fight early on, Gyrocopter's at the top of that list easily. Like he's pretty much like the Meta Knight of those heroes. You guys know? Should I be making Brawl tier list references here? Probably not. I don't like the game, but you guys could figure it out, I guess. By the way, thank all of you for tuning in. I know Shanghai Major is happening right now. Who's playing? I just tabbed away from it. It's like, yeah.
10 seconds.
But they stopped the game and I tabbed it. Spirit Liquid. Oh yeah, I mean that's a pretty big one. So you guys are pretty awesome for coming around here. And hey, look, America is gonna start up soon. So if you're not here, then I forgive you. But we have a Spirit Breaker next pick for Team Denmark. Seems like they're kind of going a little bit last patch. And these are heroes that we've seen in the last patch just tear everything up. But are they? Okay, so we're gonna have we're gonna have this. We're gonna have a Pudge third pick. So if I recall correctly, this isn't the first time that Team Yugoslavia has done this. What did they do? Was it a supporting Pudge? I don't really remember, guys. Again, this tournament has been progressing for a very, very long time. So, yeah. What was it? It was Pudge that it didn't work, if I remember correctly. But they kept on going for it. I actually look it up real quick.
5 seconds
Maybe.
remaining.
Hopefully? It's definitely not the first time they've done it, but either way, Pudge is the pick. And Pudge is always going to be one of those X Factor heroes. Okay, I can't find it, but rest assured, guys, they have done it in the past. And I'm, like, pretty sure that it's No, it's not Grisine. Is it Lacoste Pudge? I have no idea. By the way, Pudge as the pick is going to be, first of all, a little bit difficult to deal with. You're going up against a Chen. And yeah, if you can hook and isolate the Chen, you're in the money. But it's very, very difficult to actually do that regularly. The hero just pretty much always has a big wall of meat in front of him, and getting through that as a Pudge is pretty difficult. But their ability to manipulate and initiate with ranges and such, you get the hook, you get the swap. The pick-off power of the dire side right now is so extremely high. Yet they're still going up against a Chen. So they have the Chen, they have the Shadow Fiend, and well, it usually is going to be one of those heroes grabbing a mechanism, and they can go for some pretty deadly, just straight-up pushes. With Chen and Oracle as their supporting cast, grabbing someone like a Gyrocopter, or really any hero who can do any sort of damage to the towers as their last core, may just put enough pressure on the dire side where they can't really get the levels and farm they want. Because you can always start off decently as a Pudge and whatever, but you do either need to get a hell of a lot of kills in order to keep up with your enemies, or get occasionally some kills and then be able to farm in the background. Usually it's going to be the former, but Bounty Hunter as the second pick in the second phase here for Team Yugoslavia, and that is pretty much the old anti-Chen pick. Not saying it's bad, just saying it's old. Mess with the Chen's jungle as best he can, and Gyrocopter's actually going to be banned out by the Danish team. But yeah, Team Yugoslavia, they're all about the pickoffs. They're all about instilling chaos and hopefully trying to get someone a little bit of farm in the mid lane. Gyrocopter's going to be banned out there. Is it going to be mid Pudge? Are they really scared of that? A Shadow Fiend in general should not be too scared of a mid Pudge. Especially with when you have a Spirit Breaker, Chen, and Oracle, all of whom can very easily slide into that mid lane and give that Shadow Fiend a little bit of assistance. I don't really think there's that much of fear even with this Bounty Hunter pickup. I mean, if you just put a Sentry Ward down, you should be fine most of the time. Like 9 times out of 10.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
But they have the Chen, they have 5 seconds to make their pick. How far are they going to push? Okay. Well, that is a hero that can do exactly what I was talking about before because of this. Can you guys see that? You guys can't see that. I'm just going to go to the next overlay right now so you can see that because we're going to go there anyway. Oh, shit. What the hell? Okay, don't click that. But Metamorphosis, this tool is a serious pushing tool from a core. It almost doesn't really get better. Like, the cooldown is 140 seconds, so it's long. It's really long. But Terrorblade
10
can push down
seconds
towers like nobody's business, especially if he has the help from a Chen and an Oracle behind him.
5
Now, I'm not
seconds
really
remaining.
sure how Sunder works with false promises, so you're gonna have to forgive me about that one. I'm pretty sure Sunder,
Reserve
as far
time.
as health manipulation is concerned, is completely independent from everything. Because you can swap, if I recall correctly, you could swap people's HP pool, even though you may be affected by the Ancient Apparition Ice Blast, which makes no freaking sense. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Whoa. Okay, we should probably get back in there. I'm pretty sure there's no huge interaction there. By the way, keeping Terrorblade alive for very similar reasons as the Shadow Fiend, he can do some serious work in those couple of seconds. You may even just give him enough time to cast Sunder, and then he's just going to kick everyone's ass. Oh, those are not the right flags. Whoops, we're good now. Get rid of those. What the hell? Whoa. Okay, this is supposed to go away after everyone makes their picks. What the hell is going on? Did I just break the game? I think I might have just broken the game, but either way, we have a Medusa last pick. This is a hero, the hero, to make use of extra space. Oh, there we go. Okay, works after all, apparently. Very similar, I want to say, to how a Spectre would have worked. I mean, that is like the type of hero that Team Yugoslavia should be looking for as their last pick. Lacoste Pudge. There you go. But the difference between Medusa and Spectre is that Medusa can actually do things in the early stages. Maybe not a ton of things. We have seen teams kind of just pull a death ball out of the blue should they get far enough ahead on their other cores. Medusa, does okay amounts of damage, can be deceptively tanky should you get enough points in Mana Shield. And we have all of these cover heroes, especially a Dazzle. Medusa can do some serious work. Now, there is a lot of upside, I think, to potentially a Spectre pickup. They, could just get the kills, initiations with the Pudge and Magic Missile and whatnot, then just haunt and steal the kills. But you know that you're going to be on the receiving end of some sort of pressure. And having a Medusa is just going to be aces against that. And, you also do have... Where's Melk? Melk, where are you on Team Denmark? Oh, confirmed. Ivs is Melk. But you're up against a Terrorblade, you're up against a Chen. You're going to be up against, let's say, multi-unit heroes. So you do get some extra value from Stone Gaze, hard to micro those, especially when you're Chen. Split Shot as well. And, to a lesser extent, Mystic Snake. Those are spells that Spectre just won't have to deal with those armies that are going to be coming his way. So Medusa is going to need a lot of space. And should the Pudge, Vengeful Spirit, and Bounty Hunter fail to create all of that space, then Denmark are just going to run the Medusa over, and it's really not going to be that much of a contest. So this game, well, pretty much any Medusa game, honestly, is less so about the Medusa and more so about the rest of the team buying space for her. And this is why we see this aggressive play already from the Dire side. I could probably introduce the heroes, since I don't think we're going to see much action here, but Mitch is actually going to be playing the Bounty Hunter with Boots first. Wants to keep the pressure all up in the map. Victor is going to be on the Dazzle. Grazine is on the Vengeful Spirit. Got Lacoste on the Pudge, and up towards top it's going to be Cole's Medusa. Over on the other side, got June on the Spirit Breaker. CY is on the Shadow Fiend. Ivs is playing the Chen. Down towards bottom lane, Kingdom's Oracle is going to be helping out Supercell's Terrorblade. Was never really big on Dragon Ball Z, but isn't Supercell kind of... Isn't Cell like an android? No, okay, I was going to say it's kind of appropriate, but I'm pretty sure Cell isn't a full human. But what the hell do I know? I've never really watched Dragon Ball Z. I'm not even sure if Supercell is from Dragon Ball Z. I know Cell is. Is Supercell from it? I have no idea. By the way, this top lane, already we have a little bit of rough situation here for Chen. I believe the Dazzle just walked in, blocked the camp with his body, and got a little bit of value there. Ivs is going to be the courier. But Chen's movements are going to be completely spotted out by this Observer Ward, which is, of course, is blocking the camp as well. So, Ivs, what are you going to get, man? What's going to be the creep of choice? When are you going to do something? Because the option... Actually, no, he has a Centaur. That's not bad. And a Troll. So, yeah, Chen could definitely be doing a lot worse. But it's going to be a slow start for the Chen. It's not really a terribly huge deal. Chen can recover super quickly. Bottom lane, in the meantime, Pudge going toe-to-toe with Supercell. And this is actually a pretty good lane for Pudge, honestly. The Terrorblade has, a ton of armor. Not much HP, even though he's gone for a ton of stats. So if you catch him in Rot, he doesn't have it yet, but if you catch him in Rot, land a hook on him, then that is a very, very easy way to kill off a Terrorblade. Even by himself. And Oracle, yes, can help. but only to a certain degree. Oh, CY over in the mid lane, taking a magic missile to the dome. Right clicks a bound, and this should be able to get this kill. He's gonna salve up, but it doesn't matter. He's still gonna die. Grazine, he's gonna get stunned up by the Mud Golem. Ivs cannot do enough here, though. Vengeful Spirit, too tanky. It's gonna be first blood drawn on the Shadow Fiend. The damage from these two heroes is immense. Vengeful Spirit level 3 is not a hero that you really want to mess with, especially when you're a Shadow Fiend level 2. And of course, Bounty Hunter helping out, coming from behind, making it so that the Sentry Ward didn't really do anything there, except for show the Shadow Fiend that he was in fact very dead. And this Chen, I don't really think is going to be getting that much done. Mud Golem is not the creep you want first. And neither is a Satyr, to be fair, but the options here for Ivs are really few and far between. And this is to some extent because of the fact there is a Bounty Hunter on the other end, just always messing with him. He doesn't really know where he's able to free farm and where is actually safe to grab those creeps. Or if there are even creep camps over here. I don't think actually anyone has checked here for Denmark if there's creeps, but yeah, there are. But by the way, Shadow Fiend's getting his ass kicked over in the mid lane while it seems like they were trying to go for stealth. Yeah, he's just going to pop those illusions. Pull that up for you guys. It's a little bit changed now. Just a straight AoE, kind of stomp-ish AoE. I don't even know what to call it. Makes a whole bunch of illusions, and it's not quite as crippling, but hey, you can get it into multiple people and does a lot of damage. Grazine's gonna get charged over in mid. Did he just grab the range creep? Grazine's gonna take another boulder toss charge coming in still. June is not gonna get this kill, I don't think, because Victor's here. He's gonna land the grave onto Grazine, magic missile onto CY. They wave through, heal bomb, not quite gonna do it, but they'll grab the kill in the end. And now June taking tower shots, and the Dazzle's still here, right clicking. Oh, he will actually slip away. This is a fast Spirit Breaker, but Mitch is going to arrive onto Ivs. With the Orb of Venom, Chen's not going to escape this. Mitch is going to grab almost a complete solo kill, charge back up to the top lane from June, but I don't think he's charging in the right direction because there's a Medusa here. You don't want to be going here, bro. Can the Snake kill him from downtown? Is that enough? Yes, it is. Snake is a good skill, apparently. I didn't think that was going to be enough damage. 120 at level 2. He had 80 something. Yeah, it was barely enough, like 4 HP shy of, you know, being not enough. Over towards mid, Grazine. Magic missile onto CY. Can Mitch land a single shot with the Orb of Venom? Yes, he can. That's a Janata hit as well. CY's gonna chow down the Fairy Fire, but it's not gonna save him. TP also was canceled there. I think that was the Oracle? I wasn't really paying attention to the TP, but it's gonna be yet another kill. And every single one of these kills is just space. Delicious space for the Medusa. My mic is not open, guys. Hold up. Doopy-doopy-doo. Open sesame mic. Oh god. Okay, well I broke the screen. Just reborn things. You guys know how it is. You guys are gonna have to deal with it because the mic must be open. That's how we roll here. But a hell of a lot of space, a hell of a lot of farm for the Vengeful Spirit. Like, she usually isn't going to be the hardest carry, but when she's this far ahead, man, she can do some serious work. Also, the cost coming in, going for Kingdom. There is no clear hook angle here, but do they even need it? Because Oracle's taking a beating right now. She'll fall. He, she, I'm not actually sure. Probably a he. But Lacoste still has that hook. Lacoste actually didn't do anything to help out there, but it doesn't matter. Got kill. That is going to be, what? Yeah, the 4th overall kill here for the Bounty Hunter. Mitch is doing some serious work, and Denmark really don't have any great way to answer this Bounty Hunter right now. It should be the Spirit Breaker, and to be fair, he is trying his best. But at the same time, Spirit Breaker is not a support in this game. He's supposed to be up towards top lane farm. He's going to charge into Grazine, swap back. Grazine wants to get this kill because Mitch is actually coming in. CY does not have boots still. Mitch is going to grab this kill with the boots and Orb of Venom. That's one. Can they get a second one here? Well, they do have a couple of creeps coming with help of Chen. They do get a first hit bash, but it's not enough damage. 7 HP. Mitch lives. Oh, all calculated for sure. 6 armor. I think that did it. Over towards the bottom lane in the meantime. Lacoste graved up, still taking Purifying Flame damage. He gets the hook onto Supercell. Not really sure if he wants to be doing that. He's metamorphed. And it looks like it will not be enough damage either way. Bottom lane, a little bit of a scrap there for Team Yugoslavia, but they don't suffer any casualties really anywhere. In fact, they get even more action for the Bounty Hunter. 203. He doesn't really have the most experience in the world, but he's actually progressing very, very quickly towards his level 6. And again, every single time these fights happen, it's pretty much a full 4v5 across the map because Medusa is chillin'. She does not have a care in the world, and oh, they might get some more kills here. Supercell does not have Sunder. Mitch is going to arrive. Does a little extra damage, Victor not a hit. Victor coming in as well. The cost has a hook. Doesn't really want to get too close. He can take some Purifying Flames, but looks like a heal will keep him alive from that. They'll take down the Terrorblade, and now Kingdom is all alone, completely surrounded. Grazine should have enough damage. Oh, Lacoste. We're going to call that a hook that landed, because it would have landed, but the target was dead already. It's a 2-kill here for Team Yugoslavia, and they are just feasting off of the Denmark team. Okay, so what's going well here for Denmark? Well, top lane has been forfeit, so that's really not going that well. I guess Chen is level 4, so that's not bad. Can they even kill off Cole here? If they had Nether Strike, they probably would be at least able to try, but without the Nether Strike, I don't really see it happening. Supercell has some CS. I guess that's okay, but he doesn't even have that much compared to Medusa and Vengeful Spirit. Is there anything that's really going well for them? I don't really think there is. Like, CY has had such a tough time. He's getting the classic 7-minute bottle on a mid lane Shadow Fiend. He has Wraith Band and nothing else. And he might actually get popped here again, because Mitch is right around the corner. And this Bounty Hunter is almost to the point where he can solo kill the Shadow Fiend. Especially a Shadow Fiend with no mana. Like, he might actually just want to try to do that just to see how much damage he can do. Not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. Denmark are not in a good spot right now. It's a 5,000 deficit, 7 minutes in the game, which is just such a disgusting advantage. Plus, right now, I mean, the Pudge hasn't even kicked into gear, first of all, since it's only 7 minutes. And Medusa is not going to kick into gear for like another 10 minutes. Mitch is going to get spotted out, takes a boulder, is going to get pinned down, but he got hooked out a little bit. Grave is here. Mitch, not even going to need the Grave, is going to walk out of there easy peasy. Grazine also has an Invis rune, however, he knows that there was detection over in mid. So it looks like there should be no more action here. But still, it doesn't matter. Like, for the Dire side, as long as they're not being pushed for whatever reason, whether it's because they're getting kills or because the Radiant team just aren't in a position to go for a push because they're not powerful enough, that's going to be what they're happy with. Oh, Cole, that's going to hurt. Oh my god, 307 damage. Yeah, feels bad, man. But yeah, they don't really need to be getting kills. They would love to be getting kills. They've already gotten a whole bunch of kills, but they don't have to be getting these kills. Because the Medusa's farming, they're not being pressured. That's good enough for Team Yugoslavia. And I don't think Victor can die here. There's only the Terrorblade. They will have the stop coming out. Mitch is in the area. Victor's going to grave himself, so he's not going to immediately die. TP out. I think he's just going to walk away. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Mitch, in the meantime, taking a lot of damage. Purifying Flame's going to give him a little bit more juice. Hero support is coming in. It's Grazine. He's got the power treads. I don't think he's quite fast enough to catch up to the Oracle. Yeah, especially when the creeps kind of get in his way. Charge is also coming in, but Lacoste's going to find Supercell, who's kind of AFK, just farming it up. Dismember and Hook should straight up kill up. Well, they don't even need the Dismember, actually. They'll blow him up. Now Grazine, well, he's going to swap back Kingdom, and Kingdom's so screwed right now. Run, bro, run. Grazine's taking a little bit of damage in the meantime. Kingdom not going to die quite yet, but the Promise will eventually pop him. It's going to be only 1 kill so far onto the Bounty Hunter. Lacoste, though, not in a great spot himself. Was going to get charged. Has a hook. Has the Rot Deny. It's not going to happen. Shadow Fiend is going to grab a kill. Ultimately, 3-11. It's a 2-for-2 trade, and for Denmark to be this far ahead and to be trading evenly, they got to be ecstatic about that. But again, much like how it has been throughout the entire game, Medusa be chilling up towards top, has gone for a Helm of the Dominator. You are not Gyrocopter, bro. But at the same time, I don't really think she needs to be Gyrocopter. You can honestly get whatever you want, because she did do her job towards top lane. Ring of Aquila turned on. Lots of damage being done just with power treads and her base damage. Tower down. So it is... What the hell? Why did you put a tree there? It is, you know, not the best trade in the world for Team Yugoslavia as far as the kills are concerned, but the fact that they got a tower, the fact that they're the ones pushing and Denmark are the ones not to be pushing, is going to make it so that Team Yugoslavia have so much extra momentum here. Grazine is going to get hit with the reflection. Has a Pudge in the area. Lacoste actually going to try to go for Kingdom. In the meantime, Grazine is going to get a swap out. Kingdom still taking Dismember damage. Will live at 9 HP. Is now going to try to duck into the trees. Grazine, though, with the Purifying Flames is going to live. Just has to wave into the trees. Grazine wants to get June, however. Oh, great hook from Lacoste. Blind onto the Oracle. Grab that kill. Wasn't really that hard, I guess, but still, a kill is a kill. And Mitch is looking for a couple more kills because they found the Spirit Breaker. He's going to get slowed down. He does have the charge away. He's just going to wait for the Shuriken toss. Mitch can't quite get it. Hook! Hook from Lacoste! Oh, Lacoste got kind of body blocked there by those random neutrals, but they're going to smoke up and look to defend this mid lane. Being pushed by the Shadow Fiend and Chen, this should have been, and it probably still is, the game plan here from Denmark. The Snake is going to fly, but how much damage is it going to do? Oh my god! That is a cost-effective Snake right there. Lacoste coming in from the side. Do they have any vision here? They have the Weave. They CCY, pave the road. Whoa, Lacoste, come on, bro. Come on, we're going to have a talk with him a little bit later, but Victor right now is just going to try to bait out a couple raises from CY, gets netted down, is being charged as well, but they're going to kill the Shadow Fiend, so even if they lose the Dazzle, nobody cares. Purifying Flames will do him in Lacoste. Still has a hook, still has Dismember. He's going to use it both onto June right now. Nether Strike is there, lots of damage from the creep, Purifying Flames, and the right clicks. Kingdom's gonna grab yet another kill, but now here comes the heavy hitter, Vengeful Spirit. Magic Missile onto Kingdom, still Chen Creep's doing quite a bit of damage. Where's the Bounty Hunter? Where did you go? He's gonna go for the Spirit Breaker in the meantime. They're gonna go for both these kills. Ern will kill off the Spirit Breaker, and Kingdom now being chased down by the Bounty Hunter, who just grabbed track level 6. Wave not quite gonna be there, but Kingdom needs to deny himself to neutrals right now. Not gonna happen. From downtown, the Shuriken's gonna grab that kill, 5-15 now. And it's Team Yugoslavia to win after win after win. Medusa 101, Helm Dominator, 1,000 gold in her pocket. Honestly, she could have gone for like a Drums Yasha build, and then she could have just joined the team and started to push things. Like I said before, there are situations where the Medusa Ing team, though they would be more than okay just sitting back and farming, they will have a situation where they can go and play super aggressively. Now, it's usually not going to be this good for the Medusa team, but, you know, you can do it. Might as well do it. Hell, she probably doesn't even need drums. Yeah, drums probably a waste. You could have gone for the old school Medusa build. You want to know about old school builds, guys? Radiance Medusa. That shit is where it's at. By the way, people are dying while I'm talking about stupid builds. Mitch on the top lane got charged. Purifying Flames and Dust will kill him off. But you guys want to know an even older build? An even more gimmicky build than Radiance Medusa? Open your brains, because I'm going to drop some serious knowledge into it. Battle Fury, people are still dying, by the way, while I'm talking about this stupid shit, but yeah, there's just going to be a couple of casualties here while the bottom lane's being destroyed. Battle Fury Medusa, not even joking, used to be a thing. Not a good thing, not like pro players would rush this kind of thing, but you can grab it and people would be like, okay, he's going for the Battle Fury Medusa build. That was when Medusa had Chain Lightning instead of the Mystic Snake, guys. It was not really sure how good it was, but, I mean, it gave her damage and regeneration. People were completely okay with that. That was a different time, though. That was a different time. Denmark do find 2 kills. They may find themselves within their tower as well. Regardless of how far behind they are, they still have Metamorphosis, a very, very balanced skill. Supercell, can he just get popped right now by Mitch? He has a lot of armor. Mitch is going to try it. Track, Shuriken toss to cancel the TP. No, it's not going to happen. Bit off a little more than he can chew. There's detection here. They're going to drop the Bounty Hunter. Super greed there from the Bounty. He's going to buy enough space for the Medusa to clean up the Aegis, but it is Team Yugoslavia to get a little bit careless within the past couple of minutes. But oh my sweet baby Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh my god. I don't know how much gold this is, but it's a lot. Maxed out split shot. She started this. Okay. Well, there's a little bit for Grazine. Let's do this. Let's do this. This will be the easiest way to show it. Pudge is dying in the meantime, but that's actually like insignificant compared to this. This is so much more interesting because they get the kill on the Pudge. Is this really the best way to show it? Probably not. Probably just looking at the net worth. 78, 80, 1400. She started off with like 500 gold. It's 1,000, 1,500 gold ish for Medusa. Yeah, Pudge dying there is completely insignificant compared to the amount of farm that Cole just picked up from not only that ancient stack but also the Roshan. All credit given to Denmark, though. They're still getting these kills as long as they're playing around the Metamorphosis of the Terrorblade, looking for fights, looking for objectives while that skill is available. They're doing their job, or at least as best they can be, given the start of this game. We can see the push from Team Yugoslavia is no joke. And Cole's on the front lines with the Aegis very happy. Grazine also super tanky right now. Centaur is coming in. Tower will be destroyed. And the charge is coming in towards Grazine, taking a lot of damage, but Victor's on the perfect position right now to defend him should he need to. Swap in on Mitch. Hook onto CY through all the creeps and the Dismember there as well. Shadow Fiend's going to be the first one to fall, most likely. Supercell and Kingdom coming in from behind. I don't really know if they should be doing this. Luckily for them, there's no more swap, and it seems like the Pudge has different ideas. He's off to the south. It's only going to be 1 casualty, but 1 casualty is all they need to continue this push. Mitch now looking to intercept someone with the track, finds Kingdom with it. So good luck, bro, because your escape is kind of being cornered by a Pudge here. who's going to land this hook easy peasy from Lacoste. Kingdom's going to survive a little bit more for False Promises, but he's taking like 1,000,000 damage right now, so the False Promise is going to pop him. But he grabs the Pudge before he dies. Not bad at all. Iv's going to teleport in along with June, trying to go for Mitch. Not sure if they have enough damage here. In fact, Iv's going to get tracked up and beaten down. Mitch still surviving, and now here comes Victor with the Grave. June cannot get this kill. In fact, he's not even trying. Cole's going to arrive as well for a Snake and a CS snipe. Okay, well, Medusa sure as hell earned that one, right? But she grabs Travels. They grab like 1,000,000 gold with all those track kills. 2,200 gold gain. Denmark, they get a Pudge kill. Again, Pudge dying is insignificant. As long as he's landing the hooks, as long as he's using Dismember, his job is being performed to a T, and he doesn't have to be doing anything else except for taking a couple shots. His Flesh Heap, once he gets it, is going to give him a lot of extra bulk, mind you. So, yeah, he's doing perfectly well. Mitch has his mechanism completed soon. 2,500 Vengeful Spirit with Helm of the Dominator. Like, really, take your pick, Venge, get whatever you want. I've seen a Vengeful Spirit go for Mjolnir, and I actually don't think it's bad in this game. I think it's actually very good in this game. TY's gonna get jumped, though. He's tracked up, dismembered, hook. Not gonna insta-kill him yet, but now will. They don't even need it. They're gonna shuriken toss him. Okay, Bounty Hunters wanted that one. That's Mechanism and Guardian Greaves on the way. So he's got the shiniest boots he can find. Cole also has some pretty shiny boots with the Travels up. Yeah, but this Ball of Death is not going to stop. The Pain Train stops for no one. Especially this tower. Man, this tower doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, I'm actually curious to see what Vengeful Spirit's going to get. Yeah, you can get pretty much any damage item you want as Vengeful Spirit, and it will be okay. Like, I think only like Basher and Abyssal Blade are the only ones that are a little bit sketchy. But honestly, Mjolnir up against the Chen and the Terrorblade, like if you're going magical damage through his armor, that's a good way to go. It's not exactly the best item on Vengeful Spirit since she's working with plus physical with Wave of Terror and Vengeance Aura, but you know, she has a lot of options. She can go for whatever she wants. Oh no, TP, you better cancel that. Oh no, Supercell, why? He can't even Sunder in time, although he is going to get a little bit of help from the False Promises, Sundering Lacoste, dropping him very low, but Cole's still on the front lines with the Aegis. He doesn't have a care in the world. June's going to try to go for Lacoste in the meantime, but he doesn't have enough damage to do so. He's going to get picked off because the rest of the team left him for dead. That's one kill so far. Lacoste still surviving. And that was a pretty sick combo. Just False Promise to the Terrorblade, get him back up to full HP. But doesn't matter, unfortunately. Kingdom gonna get swapped in now. He's completely surrounded. He's tracked and he's dead. Hook, not gonna connect just yet. Where's the charge going? It's going towards Cole. He still has the Aegis, however. I'm not really sure how long it's going to last, but June's immediately gonna get dismembered afterwards. Supercell can't even right-click anyone. He's not even doing any damage with those right-clicks, even when he does. Now CY's on the front lines. He has the mechanism. He's not completely paper, but he's still just not able to match up against these heroes. Cole is gonna lose his Aegis, but they drop the Shadow Fiend in exchange. Iv's dropping super low in the meantime. Lacoste has another hook cooling down, and Supercell does not have a Thunder. He's gonna fall. Shuriken from downtown. Hook. Ooh, it's not quite enough, but the Urn will still get the kill. 10-26. And Kingdom has decided that he has had enough. Denmark are going to need a couple minutes after this game to spit out the curb because this was an absolutely gruesome game here from Team Yugoslavia. Maybe that 2/3 percentage that I gave them was a little bit too generous to Denmark, but oh man, Denmark just couldn't find their footing in the early game. That Bounty Hunter roaming play, the roam around towards the Shadow Fiend specifically to give him a little bit of an edge, and even Dazzle, a hero that isn't usually going to be on the roam, getting so far ahead because of their couple of kills in the early game. Put them in a perfect position. Guys, I'm Mikelorus. This has been Game 1 between Team Yugoslavia and Team Denmark, and I'll be right back for Game 2.